What's up everybody? Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. As you can see in the title down below, I will be showing you my daily skincare routine. I do this every morning and night, and most of the products that I will be using, I did receive either from Ipsy or I did purchase them by myself. So without rambling on, we'll go ahead and get started. So for my cleanser, I usually use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost, and when I feel lazy, I just use my hands. I know I shouldn't. And then on the regular, I do use this little brush. I did get it from Walmart. I was just in a rush and I just needed something, so I just grabbed this. It was like $8, and for $8 it does work really good. So I start out with wetting my face, and then I just pump on some product on the brush. For a minute, I just scrub it on my face and then when I'm done with cleansing, importantly, when you use a towel, you do not scrub. That's what I learned a long time ago. You tap, tap, tap. And then, as you can see, I focus when scrubbing around my nose area because that's where my skin is the roughest, and then around my pores right here. I do notice on some days they're really huge and I'm like, no, you gotta go. So the Neutrogena one, I really like it. I started using it just about 6 months ago, and it works for me. I noticed that I have combo skin, so here I'm like more, in this area I'm more normal, sometimes dry. And then on my forehead, around my nose, and my chin, I tend to be oily sometimes. So the Neutrogena one really helps me for some reason. So next step for toner. I go ahead and I use like pads or cotton balls, whatever you prefer. But I use these. And then for my toner, I just recently started using the Neutrogena Oil-Free Acne Stress Control. This is what it looks like. And I do tend to have breakouts. I'm not sure why, because in my skincare routine, I don't really change up too much unless I get something new in Ipsy, and then I just give it a try. But this one I just started using like a month ago, and I noticed whenever I have a breakout, like now, like right here, this one just happened like literally a couple of days ago. This toner does really help because it does have salicylic acid, and I just put that on like so, and then I do like to let it dry before I proceed with something else. Now, as I said, some products I do have from Ipsy, and then I add on things on the 2nd of each month. So for example, I was able to add on this little duo by Tatcha, the water cream, and the dewy skin cream. I really like those, but you know, they're really expensive, so I wanted to give them a try. Even though they're expensive, I thought, oh, maybe they will break me out or something. They do not. They're really good, so I might have to invest in that one. Alrighty. So it's almost dry, and then I just check my skin. Obviously, I don't have perfect skin right now. I'm still working on it. I've been having a skincare routine for a really long time, and on a really lazy day, I don't even like do my skincare at night, especially like if I go out, if I drink or anything like that. And then in the morning I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Alrighty. So what I learned is that heavy or thick consistency goes before light one. So I do like to use oils. So this is something that I received in Etsy. It's by Face Hero. It's a powerful and protective face oil. This is how it looks like. I have a backup one. And I just like to put on like little droplets, not too much. At night, I do like to go heavy on this because it's really moisturizing and I wake up with beautiful skin. So I go like so. And I rub it in. And I know I have oily skin, but for some reason when I put on this oil, I don't get as oily during the day. So this is really good. And then I just like to massage it in. And I do have a jade roller, but it broke because I'm clumsy. So I like to use my hands like this, push it upward. I know I look like a chipmunk right now, but that's fine. Alright, and then just focus it right here. And then with the excess on my hands, I just bring it down the neck because we don't want to age on the neck either. Alright. And then I let that sit in for just a second. And then I love serums. This is like, besides moisturizer, serums are one of my favorite things. I did try out a lot of them because, as I said, I do get a lot of it from Ipsy. I learned skincare from Ipsy, but I will go further into it into my next video when my Ipsy arrives, and then I will be telling you my whole story. But as of right now, I use the Physicians Formula Skin Booster Vitamin Shot. Looks like this. I did hear about darker bottles make this work a little bit better. Now I do keep this inside of my mirror, so I really hope like the consistency doesn't change or anything like that. So I am very generous with this. This is like my third bottle, and I just take it like so, and then I put it on my skin everywhere. And it has like those little specks in it, like little balls, but they disappear when you start rubbing it in. And then I just focus it all over my face, like so. So the Neutrogena one and the Physicians Formula and the toner I did buy by myself. So this is not something I received in the Ipsy. And then usually what I like to do after I apply my serum, I just take a brush like this and I like to comb through my eyebrows. Now those are my natural eyebrows. As you will see in most of my videos, I don't wear a lot of makeup. I do have some, but on rare occasions I like to play with it or wear it out in public. I'm still working on my skills, so YouTube is a big helper. I am a lot into skincare. I love trying out new things, but and Ipsy is helping a lot with that. And I know I mentioned Ipsy a lot of times. No, this is not sponsored by Ipsy at all. They do not know that I'm doing this video. But I've been subscribed with them for 3 years, so got a lot of things to say about it. All right, so I got my eyebrows all straightened up, and this is how my skin looks like as of right now. Alrighty, now for my moisturizer. I have this one by Pretty Filter, I believe, and it's the Water Glow Cream. This I did receive in an Ipsy. It was a long time ago, I believe like 4 or 5 months ago. And then I got the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. I like gel moisturizers for some reason. And then I do have the Ahava Essential Day Moisturizer for normal to dry skin. It wasn't Ipsy exclusive, so this is how it looks like. Now I like to switch up in between those, and then on bougie days I like to use the Tatcha ones, but I'm using them very sparingly. So for today, since it's very hot out here, I think I'm gonna go with the Neutrogena one because it is hydrating. And it's very lightweight. Now just dot, 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 and then just a little bit more. All right, and then I just rub it in like so. And now in the morning, I don't really like using masks. I love all type of masks. Doesn't matter if it's like in a squeezy bottle, sheet masks, anything, clay masks, I love them. But I like doing that during the night when I have more time to relax and just sit down. So here I'm just rubbing in my moisturizer like so. Alright. Alright, moisturizer is on. Now, eye cream. Very important. This one I did get from Ipsy as well. It's by Gold Faden MD. It's the Solution Bright Eyes Dark Circle Radiance Concentrate. This is how it looks like. I've been having this for a long time as well. Now you know eye creams, they can last you a very long time because you don't need much. So I literally just put a dot like this. And then I just dab it like so. And just dab it under my under eyes. Now I learned that I'm not supposed to like circle it around and rub it around because it creates more wrinkles, so I'm trying not to, but sometimes I forget and I'm like, so I have to stop myself. Alrighty. Now the next step that I'm doing is completely optional to you. I'm not quite sure how you guys do it, but I walked into Ross and I like to look at the makeup section and the skincare section to see what they have. Now I found this. It's the hyaluronic and oily aloe vera wake up facial mist, instantly refresh and moisturize dry skin. This is what it looks like. I'm not quite sure about the brand. I've never heard about it, but all I know is that this stuff is a lifesaver. Sometimes I even put it on my legs and they're really shiny and look very like luxurious, and I'm like, okay. So I just spritz it on my face and then we're almost done. Like so. I gotta mention the mist on this I don't like, but the stuff in it I like. Alrighty, and then I just let that sink in, let my messy hair out, and then we're almost done. Alright. Okay. Alrighty, and then I like to go through my eyebrows just one more time, just to make sure that they're in place, because the face mist also holds them in place really well throughout the day. Alrighty. And then the last step is lip balm, but apparently I forgot to put it in here, so that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is how my skin looks like as of right now. Very glowy, very shiny from the mist, but I promise you I don't look like that all day. So thank you so much for stopping by. Subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks.